Hi everybody, Bob Stafford, Trainmaster Bob, and this is our January update. We're the third week of January now, and I've been quite busy. Thought I'd give you an update what I've gotten done. Gotten plywood installed up on the second deck. Got some framing installed also for part of the second deck that I haven't installed the plywood on yet. Got LED lighting installed underneath the second deck to light the lower deck. And I've also got track templates in place and roughed out where the track's going to be up here on the second deck, just so I can visualize what's going to be happening. So for most of this, I'm going to take the camera off of the tripod and we're going to walk around. I'm going to look at what's been done in the last 3 weeks. Let's begin over here on the back wall corner. This is the main line that comes out of the workshop, goes through the closet wall and comes back in here to give us our turn back curve. And I've got framed out up here the framework where the plywood is going to go in up here, across here, fill this all in. And the plywood itself is cut. I'll show you the plywood next. Here in the next couple of days I'll get this sheet of plywood installed in the corner, and that'll be the last plywood up here on the second deck, and then I can start laying down cork road bed and marking out where the track's going to go, and then lay track. So let me show you what else I've done up here on the second deck. Now that empty coal train's by, let's continue our tour here. Got the plywood all in place up here in this part of the second deck. This area right here in the corner, this is where the main yard is going to be. This will be Richard's yard. And we'll take the camera off and I'll show you how I've got things sort of mocked up with track templates and an idea where everything's going to be. Let's begin our walking tour here at the west end of Richard's. Main line's going to be coming in here. Yard lead will be over here. The passenger main will go off here and run around the side of the yard. We'll have a curved yard lead over here. I just used masking tape to represent roughly where the tracks are going to be. No track here, I just use this template to keep the radius. Then we're going to run in this way. Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double-ended tracks. 1 single-ended track here. Got room to put another one in if I wish to, but I really think I'm going to keep this open, so I got some room to put a car knocker shanty or switchman shanty or anything else that needs to be modeled in place. Move the scissors out of the way. Then we come down the west end yard lead. All this will tie back into place. And these will tie together here. And they're just going to go on around over that way. And let's look back over here. This is our east end of Richard's yard. This will be the caboose track, and the scale track will be over there, and the scale track will also be used as a running track. The passenger main will come in over to here. Switch will be coming off here for the industrial branch. So our industrial branch will be coming off the passenger main and heading up this way as the passenger main comes over here. And the freight main is gonna come back into here. And got a cork down here. So passenger main, freight main. Gonna use 2 curved turnouts. So 24-inch radius curve with a 18-inch radius coming off the curved side. It's a lot sharper than what I would want, but in order to make this work, that's what had to be done. So we'll have an industrial area here. I'm going to come down to the lead track over here. This will be the lead. I'm thinking of an elevated coal dock over here for retail coal sales. And we have to put a diamond in there to get the best use of that space. And if you notice here, I lay a track out. I don't follow the model railroad way of doing it. I believe at the end of a branch you need to have 3 tracks. 1 to arrive your train, 1 to put your pools in and build your outbound train, and a 3rd track to use for a runaround move. Well, down under the layout, I got everything covered up with drop cloths. It's a real mess down here. The idea was the drop cloths was to try to help catch the sawdust from all the work going on up on the top. And I'm working on putting the LED light strips here. I got 1 more 16-foot roll of LED strips to install, and this will all be done. So that'll be done here maybe today or tomorrow. And that's, oh, there's one thing I forgot to show you up on top here. Come back here to the west end of Richards. This area here where the tape measure is sitting, planning on a 3-stall roundhouse and a 10-inch turntable to install in here. I've never had a turntable and roundhouse in any layout in the last 40 years, never had room for it. So finally going to get that, I think, off my wish list and bucket list, whatever you want to call it. So this is where I'm at right now. It's the 3rd week of January. think I've gotten a lot done here in the last few weeks. It's been a lot of physical work, I can tell you that. So if you found this video to be useful to you, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel. So until my next update in February, this is Bob saying so long, and thank you for watching, and I always enjoy your comments. And remember, model railroading, we got the best hobby in the world. There's so many things to do, so many things to learn, and it's just one of those hobbies that you just never stop growing in. So get out there, build something, run some trains, go have some fun. So goodbye everybody.